Hello, I'm Molly Whuppie. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about practicing because I have a couple tips for you. When people are beginning an instrument, often they're asking me, how do I practice? It's so hard to fit into my day practicing. I get really frustrated. It seems really hard. I've got a tip for you. When I was a little kid, my teacher and my parents wanted me to practice for 30 minutes every day. To a child, or even to a grown-up with a busy life, 30 minutes can feel like a very, very long time. And if you create a goal like that for yourself that is not attainable, you're going to feel frustrated. It's hard enough to learn an instrument. Something that I have found that works really, really well for me is to set a very, very attainable practice goal for yourself. And it is this. You make a promise to yourself that every day you are just going to touch your instrument. Once a day. All you need to do is touch it. You don't need to say, oh, I'm going to practice my chords and I'm going to practice my strumming. I'm going to learn this song until I get it. You don't need to say any of that. You just play tag with your instrument. It only takes a second. What happens is that puts the instrument on your mental radar. It's one small thing to do in your day. It doesn't take any time at all to touch your instrument. But what happens is when you touch the instrument, you're probably, maybe, going to tell yourself, oh, I've got a couple minutes. I'm just going to play for a minute. That's all I need to do. You pick up your instrument, you start playing, your brain switches sides, and all of a sudden you lose track of time and you get lots and lots of practice in, and it happens naturally. And there will be lots of days where you touch your instrument and you let go and you walk away and you go into your day. You've already attained your practice goal for that day. That's all it was just touching your instrument. There's no pressure and you don't feel any of that practice guilt. So that leads me to my second practice tip. And I know there are lots of people who will disagree with me on this, but I firmly believe in hanging your instrument on the wall or putting it in a stand so that you can visually see your instrument as you go throughout your day. Because if it's put away in the case does keep it safe and it protects it from humidity. It's very good for your instrument to keep it in the case. But if you keep it in the case, it's going to take 10 or 20 seconds extra to get it out of the case. It's going to make it that much harder to get that instrument into your hands. What you need to do when you're developing new practice habits is you got to figure out how to get that ukulele into your hands as quickly and efficiently and as easily as possible. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments for me. Okay, I got to go practice now. Bye.